Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. Great heroes need great sorrows and burdens, or half their greatness goes unnoticed. It is all part of the fairy tale. Some beautiful paths can't be discovered without getting lost. Realize that everything connects to everything else. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. If life gives you any trouble, punch it in the face. If you have joy in your heart, even the most mundane moments will become extraordinary. I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. Evolution is a revolution without R, and R is a renewal of the mind. My experiences have taught me that things rarely improve with a simple change of scenery. When men are pure, laws are useless. When men are corrupt, laws are broken. You couldn't erase everything that caused you pain with recollection. Every memory was valuable, even the bad ones. I would have offered you a forest of truth, but you wish to speak of a single leaf. Many people pray to be kept out of unexpected problems. Some people pray to be able to confront and overcome them. Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water. Be water, my friend. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Even in the loneliest moments, I have been there for myself. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. Heaven wheels above you, displaying to you her eternal glories, and still your eyes are on the ground. Happiness does not come from without, it comes from within. It takes guts and humility to admit mistakes. Admitting we're wrong is courage, not weakness. I am always doing that which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. A faith that cannot survive collision with the truth is not worth many regrets. Reputation is what other people know about you. Honor is what you know about yourself. Autumn is a place where words fall short. It is a magic that must be felt, breathed, experienced, and treasured. Success means we go to sleep at night knowing that our talents and abilities were used in a way that served others. To be even-minded is the greatest virtue. Wisdom is to speak the truth and act in keeping with its nature. People who belittle people will be little people and will accomplish very little. Learn how to be ambitious. Don't be a person who waits to be married off to someone wealthy. People only lie because they are afraid of the truth. I have never met a man so ignorant that I couldn't learn something from him. If you really want the key to success, start by doing the opposite of what everyone else is doing. A religion which cannot benefit a person before death cannot benefit him after death either. If you are under the impression you have already perfected yourself, you will never rise to the heights you are no doubt capable of. The beauty of the world has two edges, one of laughter, one of anguish, cutting the heart asunder. Once you bid farewell to discipline, you say goodbye to success. In all of living, have much fun and laughter. Life is to be enjoyed, not just endured. The tide was a poem that only time could create, and I watched it stream and brim and makes its steady dash homeward to the ocean. Your environment will eat your goals and plans for breakfast. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. A man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. The darkening of the world makes the irrationality of art rational, radically darkened art. What is called a reason for living is also an excellent reason for dying. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people pay your price. What makes Earth feel like hell is our expectation that it should feel like heaven. Life is so beautiful and so short that anything that makes me feel less than too much is nothing at all. The words kept coming back to him, statement of a mystical truth and a palpable absurdity. The demon that you can swallow gives you its power, and the greater life's pain, the greater life's reply. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Do not despise your own place and hour. Every place is under the stars. Every place is the center of the world. True success cannot be achieved until you have experienced failure. The summit of happiness is reached when a person is ready to be what he is. Humor can get in under the door while seriousness is still fumbling at the handle. A boy may be as disagreeable as he pleases, but when a girl refuses to crab sunshine on command, the world mutters darkly about her moods. We are finite, in that we are a product and source of the infinite. We have to dare to be ourselves, however frightening or strange that self may prove to be. I don't know why we are here, but I'm pretty sure that it is not in order to enjoy ourselves. Life keeps throwing me lemons because I make the best lemonade. If a bullet should enter my brain, let that bullet destroy every closet door. It takes too much energy to be against something unless it's really important. The spectacle is at the same time the mirage of self and the mirror of things. Wisdom comes to us when it can no longer do any good. In business, professionalism is not a tactic but a moral value. The truth is like salt. Men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. To have great pain is to have certainty. To hear that another person has pain is to have doubt. The most confused you will ever get is when you try to convince your heart and spirit of something your mind knows is a lie. They will envy you for your success, your wealth, for your intelligence, for your looks, for your status, but rarely for your wisdom. The people I distrust most are those who want to improve our lives but have only one course of action. Christ is not valued at all, unless he is valued above all. There is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Perspective is born in the rearview mirror of life. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. Without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. Great is truth, but still greater, from a practical point of view, is silence about truth. A life isn't measured in hours and minutes. It's the quality, not the length. When you compare the sorrows of real life to the pleasures of the imaginary one, you will never want to live again, only to dream forever. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. Dripping water hollows out stone, not through force but through persistence. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Everything is beauty, but not everyone sees it. We should not judge people by their peak of excellence, but by the distance they have traveled from the point where they started. I would not have you descend into your own dream. I would have you be a conscious citizen of this terrible and beautiful world. Searching outside of you is samsara. Searching within you leads to nirvana. The true mystery of the world is the visible, not the invisible. I never want to change so much that people can't recognize me. Every person, all the events of your life are there because you have drawn them there. What you choose to do with them is up to you. Failing in life cannot be avoided, but you can always learn from your failure and make a better decision next time. It amazed me how quickly a lie loses its power in the face of truth. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. I have a dream that one day little black boys and girls will be holding hands with little white boys and girls. Life is magical for those whose hearts are loving, minds are full with joy, and eyes that are dancing with beauty. If I don't find sitting at the feet of Jesus the most glorious place in the world, nowhere else will meet my expectations of wonder or beauty. As the poets say, stories are truth told through lies. You are exactly where you need to be. Do something if you want something. Otherwise, it will be your whole life. When the going gets weird, the weird turn professional. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. When the world throws rocks at you, turn them into diamonds.